And happening today, UPS workers are gathering to protest their contracts for the next year. This after rallying last week against what they call unfair working conditions. News 12's
Katie Lusso was on Foster Avenue with us for the details. Katie, what's going on?
Yeah, and as you mentioned, right now they're preparing for next year's contract as it begins to come up for expiration. But, you know, last week we were out here, they were talking about safety. That is still a concern. I have here with me the president of the Teamsters 804, Vinnie Perrone. Tell me a little bit about how today differentiates from last week. Last week we talked about the heat safety and all of those issues you guys were facing.
Well, it's good to see you again. And last week was about safety and guys going to the emergency room. This is actually a kickoff of a contract campaign. Our contract expires July 31st of next year. So we just want to galvanize our members, get them stoked up, get them prepared, educated on what's coming down the pike, because UPS represents 350,000 Teamsters across the country. This is going on all over the country, from California to Florida to New York City, and that's what we're doing here. We're just preparing. Nobody wants to go on strike. Nobody really wants to hear the word strike, but in case it comes down to it, that's what's going to happen in July 31st when the contract expires.
And I know you mentioned earlier this would be the first time you guys have gone on strike since 1997. I do want to talk a little bit more about those conditions. It's going to be another hot day. What concerns do you guys still have when it comes to workers in this heat?
Well, the concerns are the same. Nothing was done about the instances that we had last week and 2 weeks ago. Basically, they just are turning a deaf ear to it, blind eye, and we still have concern about our members' safety, both inside the buildings and outside the buildings.
What is your message to UPS today? What do you want them to know?
Our message is that 350,000 Teamsters are ready to go into contract negotiations. You are going to set the standard for the whole country. We are here to defend workers, to enhance workers' rights, to enhance workers' lives, and to just make things better for the average working person in America.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. And I know you said you're not going anywhere. You guys are going to be out here continuing to rally, continuing to fight for your colleagues.
This is going to go on across the country all year long, and they're going to take notice.
Thank you so much. I do want to let you guys know we did reach out to UPS and they sent us this statement. It says in part, quote, "We regularly communicate with the union about employee health and safety issues," end quote. So again, that was their statement in regards to this. But as you heard them say, they're going to be out here. They're out here this morning and they're going to continue to be out here to continue to fight for UPS workers. We are in Canarsie. I'm Katie Lusso, News 12.